Hello everyone, Scottish Lad here, and today we're going to be reviewing a set of 180 Dean Winstanleys, 24 gram, but let's just crack on with it. Right, well everybody, we've got a nice close-up look to the 180 Dean Winstanley darts. Obviously Dean Winstanley is no longer sponsored by 180, he is now sponsored by Super Darts. You'll find that my review of his Super Darts further down the channel, or if you go to the playlist section, it'll be in the Super Darts section. But on to these 180 ones. Obviously, as I just said, they're made by 180. They're 90% tungsten. Now, the price of these is $49.95. That's on Darts Corner. You can only get them in one weight, and that is 24 gram, which is obviously not very good for any of you people. They're like a lighter dart, like 21, 22 gram. But nonetheless, that's just how it is. There's nothing I can do about it. Now, the overall length from here, where the point meets the barrel, and obviously to here where the stem meets the barrel, is 51.9 millimeters. So that's not even the right part, it's here where the point meets the barrel. The stem meets the barrel, sorry, I'm pointing away down here. It's just that black bit at the back, it caught me off guard. But 51.9 millimeters. Now, the width at the widest point is 6.9 millimeters, so that's kind of from here to here. It tapers at the rear, and then it's down to this lovely rounded nose. And what I like about this lovely rounded nose is there is no lip. It is a seamless transition from barrel to point. They also come with these kind of funky looking points. I'm not sure of the name of them. If any of you know the name of these points, let me know in the comments down below. And obviously they come with a 180 vice stems, and it comes with two sets of flights. It comes with just a standard 180 black flight and another one with a picture of the front of a truck on it saying over the top. I have misplaced them. They'll be in one of my flight tubs in my cupboard somewhere, and I just couldn't find them in time for the review. Now, the grip is, there's two different styles of grip here. At the rear, you've got this kind of twin ring grip. It is very grippy at the rear, in my opinion. So for your rear grippers, it's going to be excellent. And now as for the front grip, it is a round cut, very thick round cut with some lateral cuts on it. So it almost feels like a brick kind of style grip. And it's obviously going to be excellent for your front grippers because it is probably like 3.5 grip at the front here. Slight smooth section just for 180 to include their branding. As you can see, 180. And obviously this rear grip, it's that twin ring grip that you see on a lot of darts these days. But nonetheless, overall grip wise, I'm going to give it probably a 4 overall in terms of the grip. And that's just down to that grip at the rear, that twin ring, and then at the front with that kind of brick style. But I've gave you all the necessary information on these 180 Dean Winstanley darts. So let's get them over to the board and see how we go on. Right guys, we've got the 180 Dean Winstanleys. I have not altered the setup in any way. I'll have a few visits with them and see how we go on with them. 20, 40, 60. The only thing I don't like about these vice flights is how easy it is for the flights to come off. Look at that. I'm barely putting any effort into that. Just slide off. But overall grip rating, I said it was a kind of 3.5 at the front, 4 at the back. I'm sticking to that. Obviously I'm not used to using a medium setup, so bear with me. I need to kind of find my range. I usually use a short stem on my L style setup. 20, 1, 22. Now obviously Dean Winstanley, as I said in the first part of the video, is no longer sponsored by 180. He's sponsored by Super Darts. You'll find my Super Darts review of his darts in the Super Darts section. 121. Bloody second dart let me down a belter. Same again, third dart let me down that time, but these are quality. And what I like the most is that smooth transition at the front between the point and the barrel. There is no lip whatsoever. And I like that in a dart. I like that kind of seamless feeling. I think that is 85. And I have dropped a flight. There it is. That's what I mean about these vice flights. They just pop off, but that could be a good thing or a bad thing. Could be a bad thing if you need to stop every 2 minutes to bend over to pick your flights up. But imagine you had two in that treble 20 and you lost a flight but realised that third one was in the treble 20. So it kind of goes with what you prefer. 20, 1, 6, 26. Right, let's just try and get free in that bull, and then we'll go get wrapped up. Close enough. Let's go and get wrapped up. Right guys, that was my review of the 180 Dean Winstanleys. Now as you can see, it is a lovely looking dart, I'd say. Slight taper at the rear, so if you're a rear gripper, you're going to find it quite front loaded. Probably is kind of front loaded anyway, just down to the obviously style. Comes with these very funky looking points. I'm not sure of the name of them, so if you know the name of these points, let me know in the comments down below. And they come with these 180 vice stems. I'm not really a fan of these because the flights come off so easy, but as I said in the front part, there could be benefits to that and negatives to that, but obviously it's entirely up to the player who uses them themselves. I'm going to take this off because I kept confusing myself with off, on. Obviously the grip doesn't go all the way, the grip kind of goes obviously that much away from it, but I was throwing from there, so I was kind of on the grip anyway when they threw really well. And the seamless transition from point to barrel, no lip whatsoever, so you're not going to damage your flights by the lip of the darts anyway, which is a common occurrence for us as players. For example, I don't know if I've got any lying around. Aye, I've got a robin here that I was messing about with before I started filming this part. If you look at the lip on there, you can see there's a visible shelf / lip, whereas on the Winstanleys, in comparison, there is no lip whatsoever. So if I slide that point, it's just going to slide straight up the dart rather than hitting on the lip. But nonetheless, fantastic darts for the 180. They do some quality stuff. The 180 Dragons, Jet Streams, two-step, the endless numbers, obviously there's a lot of them. But that was my review of the 180 Dean Winstanleys. I also have reviewed his Super Darts. Obviously Super Darts is now who he is sponsored by. So if you go to the playlist section, you'll find the Super Darts playlist, as well as all the other manufacturers whose darts I've reviewed. You'll find playlists for them because I thought it'd be easier for you guys to find them. But if you go in there, you'll find the Super Darts Dean Winstanley darts instead of the Super Darts ones. But obviously, thanks for watching and obviously continued support, because it really means a lot that you guys are supporting me. But 180, fantastic job regardless of the barrels. But a couple of wee things, the points, the grip on them, it was really quite aggressive, so it kind of sticks to the board and pulls fibres out a little bit. Not as bad as, say, the diamond points I reviewed, but obviously can't be helped. But that was my review of the 180 Dean Winstanleys. So don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below if there's anything you want me to review or any necessary feedback. And just stay safe out there. And of course, keep on darting.